Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a look at something we think could be really useful, especially for those of you navigating, well, the whole flexible and remote work scene.
Yeah, exactly. We're diving into an upcoming virtual event that we're involved with, actually. It's called FlexConnect.
Right, FlexConnect. And our mission today is pretty straightforward. Give you the key info so you can figure out fast if it's, a good fit for you.
Think of it as the quick guide. What is it? Who's it for? Is it worth your time? We'll cover that.
Okay, so the name itself, FlexConnect. Pretty clear, right? It connects people in the flexible work world.
It does what it says on the tin, basically. But let's get into the specifics of who should be paying attention.
So who is this really aimed at?
Well, what's interesting is the community focus. It's a virtual career networking event specifically for the flexiblehires.com community.
Okay.
And it took place on a platform that, most people will find familiar. It's quite like Slack.
Got it. So not just passively listening in.
No, definitely not. It's built for interaction, for engagement.
And it seems like it's for quite a mix of people, professionals, employers.
Exactly. It's aimed at professionals looking for those remote or hybrid roles,
Yep.
yes, but also employers seeking that kind of talent. And interestingly, service providers too, the ones who support the remote work ecosystem.
That mix feels important, bringing everyone together.
It really is key. I mean, think about it. You need the job seekers, the companies hiring, and the tools or services that make it all work. This event tries to bridge those connections.
So when you actually join the event, what's the experience like? Is it just a big chat room?
No, it's more structured than that. There are multiple channels for group chats, and,
Mhm.
for broader topics. But crucially, you also have the ability to connect one-on-one,
Okay, one-on-one, video and text.
both video and text chats. So you can have those more focused, personal conversations, which is often where the real networking happens, right?
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned structure, but the notes say it's unmoderated and self-managed. What does that mean in practice?
Right. So unmoderated means there isn't someone constantly guiding every single conversation in every channel. Self-managed means, well, it puts the onus on you, the attendee.
You have to take the initiative.
Exactly. You need to be proactive. Jump into channels, start conversations, reach out to people for those one-on-one chats.
I mean,
It's about making your own connections.
Okay, makes sense. And to help with that, there are those specific channels you mentioned, like general.
Yeah, general is kind of your starting point. Say hello, introduce yourself, see any main announcements. It helps you get your bearings.
And then there's networking. That sounds like a core area.
Definitely. That's the spot to really showcase what you do or what you're looking for. Share your projects, your portfolio, talk about your startup idea, or just your career goals.
Can you share things like videos there?
Yes, you can share quick video intros or demos. It adds a bit more personality than just text, helps you stand out.
That's cool. What about the intros channel? How's that different?
Intros seems geared towards slightly deeper connections, sharing more about your background, your career path, maybe a bit more personal story. Less about immediate projects, more about the person.
Building rapport, perhaps.
Precisely. And then there's help wanted.
Right. Help wanted. Is that for jobs?
Not necessarily just job postings, though. It could be. It's more about offering your skills to help others in the community.
Right.
Or maybe asking if anyone has expertise you need for a project, that kind of mutual support.
Fostering collaboration. Nice.
Yeah. And finally, for the tech folks, there's the industry room tech.
Okay, so that's for deep dives on tools and trends.
Exactly. Latest software, emerging tech, specific tools for remote collaboration, that kind of thing. A space for the tech-focused discussions.
So quite a few different angles covered within the event.
It really mirrors the different facets of flexible work, doesn't it? It's not just job hunting. It's community, learning, sharing.
Okay, practicalities. When does this happen?
It's a regular thing, monthly. Specifically, the second Wednesday of every month.
Second Wednesday. Okay. And the time.
It runs from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in your local time zone. So 2 hours of focused networking time.
Good window. And how do people actually join?
Super simple. There's a direct link to the event platform. We've put that link right in the description below this deep dive so you can just click through.
Perfect. Link in the description. Now let's circle back to who really gets the most out of this. You mentioned freelancers, professionals.
Absolutely. If you are actively looking for remote or hybrid roles, this is tailor-made.
Yeah.
Think of it like a virtual job fair, but focused purely on flexible arrangements.
Contract, freelance, part-time, that whole spectrum.
Exactly. All those non-traditional but increasingly common work styles.
What about people just wanting to connect with other freelancers? For support, maybe?
Yes, definitely. It's a great space to build your network within the freelance community. You might find support, advice, maybe even client leads or collaborators.
And for people maybe exploring platforms like different job boards or tools for flexible work.
It's relevant there too. You're connecting directly with people using these platforms and living this work style. You can get real insights, beyond the marketing spiel,
Yeah.
especially if you're interested in schedule freedom.
Okay. And one interesting point was about it potentially being like a freelancer accountability group.
Yeah, that's an interesting potential benefit. Just being in that environment, sharing goals, seeing others progress it could provide that bit of peer motivation, that accountability nudge.
Make sense? What if people have questions about the event itself or suggestions?
Good point. There's a dedicated support link for any questions or feedback about FlexConnect. And, you guessed it,
Link in the description.
link is in the description.
And I saw mention of an explainer video.
Yes. If you want a quick visual overview of how the platform works and what to expect, there's a short explainer video. It's actually available via the main event link.
Ah, okay. So the same link in the description gets you to the event and the video.
That's the one. So you can check out the video first if you like, then decide if you want to jump in.
So the main call to action here is pretty clear then.
Yeah, absolutely. If anything we've discussed sounds relevant to your goals in the flexible or remote work world, just click that event link in the description below.
Check out the details, see the video, and if it clicks, sign up.
Exactly. It's designed to be an easy way to connect.
So wrapping up, FlexConnect seems like a really focused opportunity. It's this virtual space for professionals, employers, service providers, everyone in that flexible work sphere to connect, share, and explore opportunities.
It really is. It's about actively participating in that growing community.
So maybe the thought to leave you with is this. In this shift towards more flexible ways of working, what specific connection, what piece of insight, or maybe even what opportunity might you uncover by dedicating a couple of hours to an event like FlexConnect?
What could that direct engagement unlock for you? Something to consider.